What's happening, everyone? My name is Coltan Kissler. I graduated from Middle Park High School in 2012, almost 10 years ago. I attended the University of Redlands in Southern California. I graduated from there in 2016 with a Bachelor's of Science in Global Business. The school is located about an hour east of LA. The best thing I describe to people when telling them where it's at is it's kind of in between LA, San Diego, and Palm Springs. Each location's just about an hour, a little over an hour, or could be 3 hours with traffic, depending on what the day is. The University of Redlands has a little over 3,000 undergraduate students and a little over 1,000 in graduate school. Coming from Middle Park, 3,000 kids was a decent amount for me. It definitely is not like CU or CSU where you have 25,000 plus kids. One thing to note about Redlands is the university has a beautiful campus. One thing on the tour that really stuck out to me when I was going to pick this school was that they said the school is the same size as USC campus-wise, but about a tenth of the kids. Some of my favorite activities, we would be able to play flag football and a bunch of stuff like that on our quad, and it's a big rolling quad that's it's beautiful. I really enjoyed that, and especially in the hot California days, it's nice. Some of the stuff that the school's known for, a few of the specific majors are business, science, and communicative disorders, or ComDis. Those were the three biggest majors, but one really cool thing about the University of Redlands is they have an additional school. It's called the Johnston School, and you're able to create a lot of your own majors. I know, again, when I was on the tour, they said that somebody graduated with like a degree in happiness and how to provoke happiness in the community. I know a couple of my friends who actually went into Johnston, and they want to focus on business, accounting, and then they want to do something with like environmental science, so that they were able to mix all three of those majors into one without having to overload. And that's something that Redlands really prides themselves on, is they're able to really stick to that 4-year track, where I knew going in that I was going to be able to attend the University of Redlands for 4 years and graduate after 4 years. Furthermore, most popular career tracks, a lot of undergrads attend grad school to get their teaching credentials. That's a lot of the ComDis, communicative disorder students, and a lot of individuals go to nursing and med school as well, and that's in the science. And then a lot of the business degree students actually land jobs within business post school. I know I did. I actually was able to get a job like the week before finals of graduation, so I was pretty stoked on that. To get out of school with a job, and they really pride themselves on being able to help out with that. Something that Redlands also has is they have a career development section of the school where you can go in and talk to career advisors, and they help you with internships and everything like that. The teacher ratio to students is also really awesome. I was able to go in and, our class sizes would be, for some of the larger classes, maybe 40 kids. But at the end of my 4 years at the University of Redlands, I was able to really walk up to any professor on a first name basis and be able to talk to them. And later on in my college career, when I was applying for jobs or internships, I was able to go to them, and they were able to write me references without me handing them a fax list of what I've done. They were able to look back on notable achievements I've done and the hard work I've put towards them. So they were really honest reviews, and I really enjoyed getting to know many professors that I still keep in touch with now. Does your school have Greek life? The University of Redlands does have Greek life. It is a little bit different than the bigger D1 schools like CU, CSU, everything like that. University of Redlands, when it started in the early 1900s, did not want to have a national Greek life. So what they did is they created a localized Greek life. It's very much the same as larger schools. I did participate in Greek life. I was in a fraternity called Pi Chi. Throughout college, I really enjoyed that. I met some of my best friends during that. We did a lot of fundraising events, and it was a lot of fun being able to be a part of that group of guys. Even more than that, we were able to, I was able to join intramural teams with them. I was able to do a bunch of stuff that, if I was just on my own, maybe that wouldn't have been the case as much. What are the sporting events scenes like at the school? Again, like I said, University of Redlands is a D3 school. I originally went to the school looking to play baseball there, but it didn't necessarily be exactly what I was looking for. But it is a potential, and it is definitely something that is manageable. But even if you don't want to do that, the sports there are a lot of fun. I was actually the announcer for most of the sports teams through my on-campus job, so I was a little bit more involved. But I know a lot of my friends and everyone like that really enjoyed going to the tailgates before football games, going to the football games, being able to go to the different soccer games and basketball and swim meets and water polo and everything like that, which was it was a lot of fun. How did your expectations shift as you navigated your education? Throughout my education, I continued to see how Redlands' reputation really withheld itself. I really went there because it was a good school, and the further I kind of got into it, I realized that they really do care about you, and they're not just trying to get you there and try to get you as many years as possible, but they wanted to see you develop as an individual and become the best person you could be. What is the town like around Redlands? Redlands is a fun little college town. It definitely gets a little bit hot in the summertime, but overall it's a small town that's not too big. It's pretty easy to navigate. Fortunately enough, I decided to bring my car freshman year, and that was a huge lifesaver for me and most of my friends on my floor. It's a little bit bigger for sure, but they have a bunch of things going on. They have a really cool downtown street called State Street, where I believe every Thursday they have market nights. They have a bunch of different events down there that are really cool, and they have a bunch of stuff just around town that you can be involved in if you want to, and if not, you could stay on campus, which is nice. How did I choose my school? What are your expectations? Overall, Redlands was a pretty highly rated school. I really enjoyed going to it. I definitely wanted to get out of the state of Colorado, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to be in the big D1 schools or if I wanted to be in a little bit smaller of a school. Overall, I'm really happy with the choice I made. And some advice for high school students. Have fun, enjoy it. Grand County is a beautiful place. As soon as you leave there, you'll kind of recognize that. So take the most advantage you can, focus on school, enjoy the outdoors, and have fun.